Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing? I was just doing this little segment, finishing off this final segment of Shelf by Shelf 2.0, as I had done a Shelf by Shelf series before about a year ago, but the collection has grown since then. And so, yeah, I decided to do it one more time since I got more things to talk about. And this will be the last one since I've covered all the other shelves. And just before I get into that, I just want to say I am in an excruciating amount of pain right now. I had a viral infection in my lung that I mentioned in a couple videos, and I was just coughing and hacking. And but that's for the most part that's all done. Still a little bit going on, but anyway, the antibiotics and that they gave me a crazy allergic reaction, and I am literally covered from my feet to the top of my head in hives. It's hard to tell probably here, but my face is all blotchy. My hands are all kind of blotchy. It's my arm. I don't know if that's in properly in frame. No, it's not. There we go. So that's my whole body right now. Like, and when I say everywhere, I mean like everywhere. It's not pleasant in certain areas, if you get my meaning. Not to gross you out, but these are just facts. And also because I've been hacking so much, coughing so much, coughing up along every 5 minutes, I pulled all the muscles in one side of my back, and that's where the pain is. The itchiness, I take some Benadryl, and it's supposed to clear up. Should clear up in a couple of days. So I'm not really too concerned about that. It just looks ugly and it's itchy, but I can sort of ignore that. But the pain, and I'm at work where I'm lifting things all day, and I have to take it so slow, and I'm not a lazy person as much as, I might look like I'm a lazy person, but I'm actually not. And it really sucks. And in my entire life, I could probably count on my hands how many times I've called in sick. And I've called in 3 times in the last 2 weeks just because of this infection. And it's just not me, and it really, really sucks. So, and coughing hurts like a bitch. But anyway, I just wanted to share some of my misery with you, and then share some of my cool shit with you. But anyway, yeah, that's my life at the moment, and it really sucks. I mean, there's people a lot worse off than me, so I'm fortunate that I'm not in other people's shoes, but just for my own sake, yeah, this really, really is not fun. But anyway, Shelf by Shelf, this is the last video, and let's get into it. So, I've already done the top row. Just get a better grip on the camera. I've already done the top row. Sorry, it's a little dim. So I talked about all of that stuff and all the stuff way up top. And then I've talked about this shelf over here. Oh, I can hear the baby pigeons out on the balcony. And I did this shelf over here already. And what other shelf? I did this shelf. And I know I did this shelf. So I'll move on. I don't think I did this shelf, so I'll do this one, and then this one, and then this one, and that'll be all of it. Oh, that fucking hurts. Anyway, so up top, yeah, not a whole lot of new stuff up here from the last video I did concerning all this. I think the only thing that's really new is Regan from The Exorcist, Toony Terrors. Right there. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust just the light a little bit here so it's not flashy too much. But there's a Freddy Toony Terrors. I've talked about that in a couple videos. I don't think I had it for the last Shelf by Shelf, but I'm pretty sure I had all these Planet of the Apes figures. And the Michonne, who doesn't stand very well, so I have her on a lean. Same with the Exorcist character here. And all these cars I've had for quite a while. And down here, I've talked about this shelf a couple times. These are some of my Jada cars. It's got Kit and Car, RoboCop, and Back to the Future. Sorry about the flashing. I thought it would be bright enough not to get that bullshit, but apparently my camera has different ideas, but that lights up real cool. And I know that's Endoskeleton's new. That's just a cheap Kenner figure. And those two are just Battlestar Galactica. They're just space fillers. Then over here we got Knight Rider. Does the flashing, and Car also does it. Oh, maybe his battery's dead. Oh, looks like Car's battery is dead, so Car doesn't do it anymore. I'll have to look into see what batteries go in there to fix that. And then some Terminator figures. These weren't here for the last shelf by shelf, but here now. It's I'll just pan across. I'm not really going to get into a lot of detail about them. I thought my light was on. There. Not sure if that helps, but... And then Terminator 2 down here, of course. And I've had these Imperial figures for a while. There, those are from the 80s. And some Charlie Brown stuff, Peanuts. And then these guys are new. These Pocket Pops. It's, of course, oh crap, the name of the movie just left my brain. Don't worry, I'll remember it as soon as I finish the video. And then up here, some Wizard of Oz stuff. And that's pretty new, that Funko Pop Witch of the South. These are all, I've had all this stuff for quite a while. Not much has changed down here. I don't think anything's really new down here. This is all stuff I've had for a long time. I've talked about quite a bit, so there's nothing to rehash over here. And then same down here. These are all, I've had all these for a while. Nothing really new on this shelf. Actually, down here, there's Beetlejuice. I forgot. Way down here on the bottom, so it's hard to bend over. It kills my back. That's pretty new. That's Movie Maniacs. And then the Fright Rags Wolfman mask. And then I got a Fright Rags Frankenstein mask. I've had that for a while. And we'll go to the last shelf. I think I did those when I panned across the top before. No new TIE Fighters. It's pretty much the same. That shelf will pretty much always just look like that. Have no intentions of really adding anything to it or taking anything out of it, but I just like it. And again, nothing new on this shelf either. It's just is what it is. And then down here, I don't think I had this Larry Talbot figure, Wolfman figure, when I did the last series of Shelf by Shelf. I don't think I had that one yet, but I know I've had everything else. These two figures are a couple of the first ones I had. Same with that Dracula there. And then these guys I've had for quite a while now. And then down here, the only thing different is I put the Freddy car in there. It used to be over here, but now it's in there. And this Eddie Risen figure is pretty new. I've just bought that about a month ago. Overpaid for it, but it does look pretty solid. It looks really cool. I'm really glad even though I paid more than it was worth, I'm definitely glad I bought it. Really well made figure. And then just Iron Maiden wine and Iron Maiden Trooper beer, and had that for a while, and some R2D2s. Oh, excuse me again. Again, not the most exciting video this time. I just wanted to get the last shelf in and just talk about it real quick. And also because I'm not in the best when I'm not feeling good, I'm usually in a crappy shit mood. So, pardon my hand. So yeah, I just wanted to do it just to kind of get my mind off how much discomfort I'm in. But anyway, if you watch it all the way, thank you so much. If you want to subscribe, help me get up to 1,000 subs, even a pity subscription at this point, just because of feel sorry for my pain. Please subscribe my pain away. But anyway, yeah, if you want to help me get up to 1,000 subs, that'd be great. Like, comment, do all the other fun YouTube stuff. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, I'm gonna go sit down now because it's getting a little unbearable. Anyway, if you watched it all the way again, thank you so much, and I guess until the next one, bye.